This video is episode 5, my spiritual journey. My name is Jessica Madden. On my channel here on YouTube, I help people raise their awareness and become more successful as a result. I share the amazing tips and great lessons which I learned throughout my life, and amazing tips and great lessons which I pick up every single day. Reminding you once again that the 100th subscriber to my YouTube channel will receive from me a free gift, and the shipping, wherever you are, I don't care where you are, that's also free. Wherever you are, I will send you out that free gift for free. I will send out that free gift. Just press that subscribe button and be the 100th YouTube subscriber. Without further ado, let's get into it. My spiritual journey, episode 5. You know, in the past, when I was frustrated, I tended to react. Even when I spoke about the concept of life happens for you, not to you, I still tended to react at times. I was still not perfect. But lately, on my spiritual journey, I'm beginning to react I'm beginning to act through a mindset whereby life happens for you, not to you. I've done this many times before. Life happens for you, which is the heart, which is about meaning, not to you, bang in the head. What does that mean? Allow me to explain by illustrating this matter by telling a story. Yesterday, me and my friend decided that we're going to go out and have a barbecue in the very large park nearby. We went out shopping for the barbecue, and she brought along her children, and we went out shopping. We bought quite a few things. We get to the park. We're about to sit down and have the barbecue next to the pond, which was in the park. And we realize, we don't have a lighter. We don't have matches. And we have no way of lighting that fire. What would I have done in my olden days? I would have reacted. I would have said, oh well, I'm going to go run off and try and buy a lighter. This time, I said, no, I really believe that God through the universe will provide us with that lighter without any problems, without any hesitation. And lo and behold, within 5 minutes, I found 3 young men sitting and talking, and they gave me that lighter. And they lent me the lighter for the barbecue. Now, you might think, Jessica, that's insignificant. Big deal. What's the big deal? Somebody gave you the lighter, so what? Well, firstly, it was the middle of the day. It was about 4 o'clock, and nobody was having barbecues anywhere in sight. And nobody was smoking anywhere in sight. Nowadays, most people do electric cigarettes, so it's a little harder to find people with lighters. There was quite a few forces against us. Nonetheless, we smiled and we reacted through the mindset that life happens for us, not to us. Fascinating. And then, my friend's daughter was playing with a ball. And you know how it goes, the ball fell into the water. And it was pretty far away in the water. Now this pond is very long, but its width is not that wide. I'd say it's about 30 feet wide. Nonetheless, if it's 15 feet in, it's very unlikely. I think it may be even a bit more than 30, maybe 35. So it's 17 feet in. and it's very unlikely to be able to get the ball when it's 17 feet in. Nonetheless, my friend, she's a very spiritual person, and she also knows science. So she used a bit of science to push the stream of the water in order to push the ball to the other side, and then she used her spiritual means of doing that. Her godly spiritual means of pushing the ball to the other side. I was fascinated. I was blown away. Her beautiful daughter was able to have fun and play with the ball and have a great time as a result. It was beautiful. But I was fascinated because, I don't know, I wouldn't have thought that that's possible to do had I been on my own. I would have said, nah. How are you going to get the ball to the other side? It's just nowhere near the edge of the river, of the pond. Nowhere near the other end of the pond. It's right in the middle. Just leave it. Forget about it. She managed it because she has a spiritual connection. And I'm surrounded by people who have a spiritual connection and spiritual abilities. And here's another story to follow on. Today, I went to parents' conference at my son's school. My son's secular teacher, whom I'd never known to be a spiritual person, turns to me and he says, you know, your son has begun a gemach. Now, I'm not sure if you are familiar with the term gemach. It's a Jewish term for doing acts of kindness. And my son has begun a scheme whereby he gives out pens and papers to his friends. And as you know how it works with children, one of the children in the class tried to torpedo his scheme, tried to rob him from his pens and papers. My son was not deterred. He wasn't deterred. That didn't stop him. He carried on with his scheme, doing acts of kindness selflessly, acting like God, doing things selflessly, doing acts, godly acts, selflessly, without intention of receiving something in return. I was fascinated. I haven't seen my son in 4 years, and he's not likely to have gotten that spiritual elevation from me. So I really do think that when you're on a spiritual journey, the people in your life, however far apart they may be, because they're connected to you, they do things as a result of your energy. I've spoken about this before. Energy is a powerful thing. It's been scientifically proven. It's a powerful thing, and your children feel your energy however far away they may be. So, there you go. My son's doing godly acts of selflessness, giving out pens and papers to his friends, and he's not deterred because somebody tried to torpedo his amazing scheme. I was blown away. A, because the teacher is not a spiritual person. He's teaching secular studies, and I hadn't known him to be a spiritual person, so I was quite blown away to hear from him. And B, because my son was not deterred, even when somebody tried to torpedo his amazing scheme. And another one of his teachers as well told me that my son has a scheme whereby he writes charts throughout the lessons, and the teacher is so kind, and he makes copies of those charts and gives it out to the other children in the class. So my son's got an amazing act of kindness within him, and he's got that ability to spread his kindness with his peers. I'm blown away. I didn't expect to hear that. I didn't expect the energy of the universe to be working, the energy of God to be working with my own children. I'm inspired, I'm impressed, and I'm pleased. Really, really pleased to hear this. That's my message today. My spiritual journey, which is affecting people, even my own children who I haven't seen in years. Like I've said before, I've not had contact with my children in years because I'm transgender. So there you go. I'm affecting and I'm helping my children in the process of my spiritual journey. What are your thoughts about this message? Please leave in the comment section down below. Why not feel free to leave a comment in the comment section down below? And what amazing spiritual story do you know? Please leave that in the comment section down below. Why not feel free? And if you really enjoyed this video, why not press the like button? And please feel free to share this video with your friends, family, acquaintances, whoever you want. And if you haven't subscribed yet to my YouTube channel, why not press that subscribe button? It's that easy. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. It's episode 9, my transition. It's going to be really interesting. Every week I talk about stuff which I hadn't expected prior. And I also don't plan out my episodes until the morning. So I want it to become spontaneous. I want my brain to remember things in a spontaneous way. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow morning. Great stuff. I'm wishing you high vibes, high energy, and I'm sending you lots of love. I look forward to seeing you in my next video.